What's up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to the Nana manga, this time with the special chapter for Nobuo. Looking forward to this. Just going to recap the last chapter. Again, I've been liking the kind of little stories at the end of volumes that we've been getting. I did go back and read a couple. One for Yasu, I believe. I think I read another one, but I could be wrong about that. But definitely remember Yasu's, which is really cool. As I said, I'm looking forward to seeing Nobuo. He's one of my favourite characters, as you guys know. Again, just going to swiftly recap this, although I don't think I really need to, because I'm not sure how. I don't think this is going to like play into Nobuo's backstory bit here, but obviously we had the sisters meeting, which had some fantastic moments last week. Loved all that. Of course, we had the stuff with Kamatsu and Nana's mum, Sachiko. I think no, that's just Misato. That's the one. Sachiko is the demon lord, isn't she? Yeah, some cool stuff last week. And again, we had a little glimpse of the future. A nice little segment with Yasu and what's her name? Get her name now, Junko, as well here. But yeah, let's have a little look at this. I think this is actually part of the last chapter, so we'll just cover this quickly as well. It smells like the hard candy I ate when I was little. Hard candy? My hometown. I'll read this actually in a second. Just gonna look at the cover quickly on this website here. It seems to have got its own like real kind of cover here as well. So there is Nobuo, I believe, alongside Osaki, I think, at school. Obviously don't know what any of this Japanese means at all. Ikue mi something. That's about it. Cookie. And yeah, here's the cover artwork we saw just a second ago with Nobu. Looking stylish, got his pins. Got an actual pin. He's got his style pins and then an actual pin with something. There's some very fashionable headwear and trousers here. I've never owned a pair like that myself, but I do think they look really good on certain people. So some other people they look terrible on, and I think I'd probably be one of those. Honestly, I'm quite a. I think I look best in kind of plain stuff. I think white's probably my best color. Red's my favorite color, but I don't think red actually suits me that much, so I don't wear too much red. But I think like black and white is best fitted for me. No. Ooh. Nobu. Oh, we got a nice little coloured version of this as well. But yeah, we'll switch over now and we'll get straight into things. If I haven't mentioned already, do let me know what you guys think about this chapter in the comment section. Leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And let's go. My hometown. You'll know where it is when you get here. You should stay at the Terashima Inn when you come. Our beautiful proprietress awaits you. Oh, I just like inhaled a bunch of dust. A Nana special side story. I don't know why, but it's really annoying me. Okay, here we go. The fact that like just a little bit of top or the bottom of each page is not presented. Little things like that get to me. But yeah, here we are at the inn. Terashima Inn. Please take one. Nobuo. Oh, I love how this. Ah man, how this author draws eyes is like it's always like that's one of the biggest things in anime in general. Honestly, like the way they draw eyes. A lot of people find it weird getting into anime because the characters have big eyes. Imagine watching Clanad. It's your first anime, by the way. A lot of people really diss that show for looking like they have bug eyes, but I like bugs. But like, are you really gonna make the eyes take you away from how beautiful a story that is. One of my favourite anime of all time, by the way, Clan After Story. But I love the way this author draws eyes in certain characters and at certain times. Like, we've seen eyes like this for a few characters during the kind of main story, and it always shows, like, especially this scene here, just shows that kind of innocence and that kind of wanting, if that makes sense, of that kind of wishfulness up. It's hard to describe, but just like they're the eyes of a kid looking for candy, if you know what I'm saying. Like, literally here, little Nobu looking for some candy, and his mum's just caught him, and there's the girl at the desk, who I imagine might be his sister or something. Not really sure. I'm not too knowledgeable about Nobuo's backstory or family, hence this is going to be really good. How many times do I have to tell you? The candy's for the customers, not you. If you don't listen to me, I'll have to lock you up in the warehouse. No, no, no. There are ghosts in there. Really? Wow. Then stop eating the candy. Is this a reference, do you think? Probably could be a reference to hundreds of Japanese horror movies, to be fair. Nobuo? I have a present for you. Like, we saw these eyes from Nana Osaki not too long ago, and again, it's in certain moments you see characters with their eyes drawn like this in this series. I think it's really well done. I have a present for you. Thanks, Yumi. Let's keep it our secret. I already like this girl. I already like you. That's the moment Nobu felt his first love. Not gonna lie, I didn't have any kind of love, or I even had a girlfriend before I actually knew I even liked girls, to be honest with you. Like, in the year 6, it was just like, oh, one of my friends has a girlfriend, I guess I'll try and get one as well. And maybe because I didn't care about it, that's why I was quite successful. But no, I didn't even like care about stuff like I never had a feeling like this or anything till at least I got to like high school. Again, I did have a girlfriend like year 6. It was really awkward. Again, I didn't even really know about liking girls or anything then, so it was just one of those things. Like, I knew it had to be done as a weird way of saying it, but like, I knew it was a thing, so done it. Yeah, it wasn't very successful. I first fell in love when I was 4. Like, at 4, no chance. No chance. As I said, it was only really took me high school, and I can't ever really say I fell in love, to be honest with you. So even now, this guy fell in love like 20 years before me. with Yumi, who worked at the inn. She was 20. Quite the big age gap there. I don't want to sound like this is gonna sound terrible. Don't want to sound racist, but the Japanese aren't. Yeah, they're quite well known for their age gaps and such, aren't they? And especially anime gets a bad rap for stuff like that. I'm not a fan of it. I love Japanese anime, and I'll never give it up. But I'm not. I'll say I'm never gonna watch a weird anime like that. I'm watching weird anime like that, like Mashoka Tensei is an example right now, but like, I kind of accept the weirdness because it's got such great story elements, and that weirdness and the badness is like, it's an interesting part of the story. It's good. It's interesting to explore that. I always have the same thoughts towards it though. That's the thing. That's always wrong, and I do find it again quite weird how the Japanese kind of see that from what I see in like anime and Japanese media. It does feel very weird, but again, it's and you shouldn't really overlook that in real life. But in anime, people will just say like, it's just a drawing, bro. But it's not actually just a drawing. It's someone's thoughts visualized to a medium, whether that be manga or anime. So it is still weird, but like, I don't know. I don't delve into that, to be honest with you. It's just, I try and block it out, which is a negative thing for people as well. People just block it out. You should like actively fight against it or whatever. But I don't think there's anything I can do to fight Japanese views on stuff like that. It's like the same reason I don't really vote or get involved in politics. One, I couldn't care less, and two, like, what difference is little old Jordan in the country going to make? My mum called herself the beautiful proprietress, but she was scary. Nobuo. Hello. My dad was distant, so I hung around with the staff who coddled me completely. Little Nobu. I already had a weakness for sweets. So do I. I've always had a bit of a sweet tooth. But then the summer of 3rd grade, Yumi got married and quit. Oh no, your child of love got married. Nobu, thanks for the game. That was fun. No more sweets for me. I hate milk. I cried at the ending. What? But if I don't drink it, I'll get in trouble. Then I'll drink it for you. Really? Take it now. Mother? Oh, is that the game? I've never played the Mother games. I think they were just Japanese only for a while. I remember playing as or seeing some of the characters in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, I think it is. I think it's... Someone said I look like one of the characters. I've got this yellow and blue top. And obviously when I wear a hat, I apparently look like one of these... Look like this guy, apparently. And you know what? I do have the exact same top as this guy. I do look like him. I won't lie. I've even worn that almost exact outfit, you know. But yeah, I think there's one called Earthbound as well. Yeah, there's like Mother, I think Mother 1, 2, and 3, and then like Earthbound or something. I think they were Japanese only for a really long time, and then I think it was only like the 3rd one. I think it's only the 3rd one got ported. If you want to play these, you've got to play these in Japanese, I think. But yeah, I remember playing the characters in Smash Bros. But obviously I didn't have any idea who they were. It's a massive series in Japan, I think. I didn't know it was emotional, but I've heard it's like got a really good story. So yeah, nice little reference to Mother right there. I am if I'm usually interested in stuff though, so I usually watch videos on it. I know about this, but I haven't watched a specific video on gameplay of it. I've wanted to play it, and I probably will try and like emulate it at some point. Especially now, I'm like quite comfortable with Japanese. When I say I'm quite comfortable, I don't know any kanji or anything, but like The Boys, for example, recently released a new season, and in episode 4, there's a Japanese girl that speaks Japanese, and I pretty much understood everything she said. And there was no subtitles, so I was quite proud of myself for that. But I can read hiragana quite well. I can't really read katakana, and I can't read kanji at all. So I wouldn't say I'm comfortable, but I'd have a better time of it than if I tried to play that game as a kid, for example. And he looks like he's fallen in love again. How easily does my guy Nobu fall in love, bro? What the hell is this? I just liked milk. I didn't grow tall, but I did grow to like Morishita. I fall in love too easily. Yes, that's exactly what I just said. But then in the spring of 5th grade, Morishita transferred to a new school somewhere far away. I forgot where. No more milk for me either. Eek! Something landed on me. No! Eek, eek, eek. It's okay, don't move. That's the thing. Anything like, if any bugs or anything get on you, be comfortable. Just like, I saw this beautiful moth last night. I also saw an owl last night on one of my fences. Unfortunately, as I went outside, it did fly away swiftly. It noticed me. I've got like this porch thing where go through a door and then I go through another door to get outside, and it noticed me once I entered the first door to get to the second door to go outside, which is amazing because obviously it couldn't hear me. It just, and it was facing the other way. It just went like this and looked at me. I was like, holy shit, how did you notice is it my aura? Do I have an aura? The bloodlust? Oh, no bloodlust, but I would have liked to see the owl up close, but they are quite dangerous, so maybe not. I did hold an owl in primary school, and I specifically remember how its talons looked fucking sharp as hell, and it looked like it cut my eyeballs out. Specifically remember that. I like owls. One of the first times I've ever seen one in real life, actually. Other than holding one. Like in the wild, is what I'm trying to say, perhaps. But yeah, always try and be kind of like relax. This is a good with dogs as well. I've used to have a German Shepherd, and I've got a friend that I go around sometimes, and she recently, well, I say recently, about a year ago, got a German Shepherd, and it always used to be so, and they're always so loud and playful and energetic. They'll jump on you all over the place, but if your heart rate rises and you get scared and you get nervous, that's usually when they'll start like barking perhaps, and maybe playing more / attacking more. You just kind of relax and just like keep calm. I've done this over time with her dog. It's actually like, it doesn't jump on me anymore. It doesn't like get overly excited. It still gets excited, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't like jump on you and just like reach you anymore. It's a shame because I'm allergic to dogs, but I do really like dogs, so it kind of sucks. But yeah, I've got to try and keep calm and down so he doesn't bloody get his hairs all over me and make me sneeze. Yeah, the general just thing. Maybe not a bear or a lion or anything. Probably not too great to be calm with a lion or certain types of bear. But in most cases, it's like an insect, and you've got a big spider on you. If you like jump about, it'll just like crawl all over you, or if it's like venomous or something, it might bite you. But just like calm down, take the insect, take it off you, and put it back where it came from. What happened? Quiver. Tomo, are you alright? Tomo. That's quite funny. In like school, in English school, Tomo would be like, that's like a nickname for a boy called Tom. In Japan, it's Tomo. Tomo. Is it Tomo? So it's a little girl's name. Tomo. Bye. Yeah, be Nobu right here. Be Nobu. Especially if it's caterpillar, actually. I like caterpillars, although they're quite weird to look at. They'll turn into a beautiful butterfly or moth. So, especially if it's a little caterpillar, put it back where it came from. What was it? A caterpillar? No, it was just a nut. Ah, thank you, Hiroshima. And he's in love again. That's the thing. I said earlier, I don't know if I've actually ever been in love. I felt like this. I think this is what he calls love, and it's not really love. It's just like a bit flattered, a bit red cheeked. I felt like that before for sure. The next girl I fell in love with was my age, Tomoyo. She was a Girl Scout, but she was terrified of bugs. Probably not the best thing to be into if you're terrified of bugs, I can't imagine. Especially, I think in Japan. I think everywhere's got a lot of bugs. Don't get me wrong, but I think they got a lot of really cool bugs in Japan, like a lot of really cool different types of beetles and cicadas and stuff like that. Girls are delicate. Morishita was like that too. No, it's different from being delicate. Welcome home, dear. There's a limit to how easily you fall in love. I was full of holes like that. I guess I like playing the hero by helping damsels in distress. My hands are sticky. I'll do it for you. So I looked forward to the joint outings with the Girl Scouts. Where's Tomo? She quit the other day. I did say it's probably not the best thing to do for her. Please make a donation. But I guess I was the only one looking forward to it. Oh, and here we are a little bit older. Good morning, Nobu. Well, I'll meet someone else who will make my heart flutter. Nobu, your blaze is huge. It's not that big. I mean, on the arms, definitely, but... You think? More than Nobu. First, junior, high school. Again, I don't really get how things work. I think they're similar in Japan and America. In the UK, it's just preschool, primary school, high school. You either stay at high school for 2 more years, or you go to college, then university, and so on from there. I think in like America, it's like, and Japan, I think there's like 2 high schools, like the equivalent, like 2. I think it's like, I don't know. I got no idea, to be honest with you. I think there's like 3 schools. I don't really get it. Again, in England, it's like, obviously I know the England one pretty well. It's just like, basically it's just primary school, high school, and then you can go off and do what you want. I think nowadays you have to stay another 2 years at least or go to college. I think that came into play the year I started college, I think. American school system. There was no like entrance exams or anything like that either. How many types of school? That sounds like a stupid burden. So you got 6-year elementary school, 3-year junior high school. Yeah, so this, like, they've got 3 years at junior high school, which is interesting, isn't it? It's like, so again, we spend, I think it's like about 5 or 6 years at primary school, and then you reach high school, and then it's year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at primary, and then I think it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It might be, I think it might be year 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, I don't know. It's about 6 years at each primary and high school, and then again you either stay 2 more years in sixth form or go to college and then university. So it's interesting that they actually spend half the amount of time in a high school for the earlier year and then 3 years at a different one. Or you could stay at the same place, I guess. No, but by the sounds of it, it looks like there's actually separate, so you have to change. So that's a school specifically for junior high school, and then there's one specifically for normal high school. Yeah. Okay, interesting. So yeah, it's basically the same, except for in high school you actually get split up. It's split in half to potentially 2 different schools. I would have liked that, actually. I think that would have been a nice kind of shake-up. Looking back, I always wanted to move school when I was at high school, and I did look at other schools. Never did end up changing, but I kind of looked into doing that anyway, so that might have actually been quite good for me. Might have fitted in. I always thought I might have fitted in better in Japanese society in general. Apart from the stuff I mentioned earlier. But I always talk about how Japanese media and such is so crazy and out there and different because the work, like, I would have hated to live in Japan, don't get me wrong, because the work culture and stuff like that is just extreme to like the work culture is at extreme degree, so the escapism and the getting away from that is at an extreme degree as well. And I would hate to work in Japan. Obviously, there's certain exceptions, but for the most part, I'd hate to be like a salary man in Japan or something. I think it's just awful. Obviously, again, not for them. Well, probably is for them, but not a lot you can do. Congratulations for making it into our school. We'll start with a performance by the Pop Music Club. We hope you enjoy it. So is he gonna... Are we gonna see... Who are we gonna see here? Hey, what's the pop music club? A group of kids that play in rock bands and stuff. Awesome, huh? Ah, wow. Sounds kind of cool. As he's fallen in love again. Hey, does your family run the Terashima Inn? Hey, look who it is. I knew it'd be someone we know. The Ren. Lovely guitar. I did try learning guitar. Well, I say I tried learning guitar. I didn't really. My parents bought me a guitar, and I wanted to learn. That's the Guitar Hero effect right there. I was great at Guitar Hero. Got to toot my own horn. I could play on like expert. I was like drilling and just like just loving it. I used to love Guitar Hero. Again, play on the hardest difficulty. Try get 5 stars on like every song, and thought, yeah, you know what, it should be an easy move over to playing guitar. Parents bought me a guitar. Didn't have any lessons. Didn't have anything. Just tried to learn. Obviously, didn't go very well. Bought a DVD to help learn. Didn't go very well. So I literally learned thing buying that guitar, and then I sold it again. And I think my friend, funny enough, I sold it before I went to high school. But I think one of the friends I made in high school bought the guitar when I sold it, when I didn't know them, because when I went around there, so I was like, oh, that's the same guitar, exact same guitar I had. Maybe it was just a popular design of it, but who knows? But yeah, it's extremely difficult to learn. I did learn piano, not piano, my bad. I was terrible at piano in high school. And we tried to learn that in music class. What's it called? Violin. I used to play violin, and I used to be pretty good at it. I also thought that might transfer over because I was quite good at plucking with a violin. Obviously, you usually use the thing, but sometimes you'd pluck. I used to be quite good at plucking, so I thought I could transfer over to guitar as well. But again, evidently not. Never been the most musically gifted. Whap. Fucking hell. Dude's got a whole. It's like me. Oh no, that's just the mic. I thought that was his. Well, that's his. I don't know if that's the mic or his open mouth, but I thought that was a goatee. I was like, damn. Because I remember at school, I was the only person. Again, going into high school, I was the only person with a moustache in the youngest year you could be in high school. So yeah, I stood out quite a bit. Nowadays, I see the kids come from school and such. They've all got like a bit of like facial hair and such. It's quite crazy. Because again, I stood out and I wouldn't say discriminated against or anything, but obviously got certain looks and such for looking like that, and it's relatively normal now, which is interesting. It all started with Ren's guitar solo, which was totally out of control. It seemed like the spotlight was completely on Ren. Cool. He's third year? The buzz around me, and the lead singer faded into the background. Couldn't hear it. Only Ren's guitar boomed inside me. That sounds a bit weird. I get it though, but the way that's said, it sounds a bit weird. Boomed in me. This is a good description of that though, isn't it? Like, they didn't need to even say that. You could have just had this shot right here. And I love stuff like that. I mean, obviously it takes away a bit because they said it, but they could have just shown this, and that says everything, doesn't it? I just knew this would be my real true love. Pop music club. Hello. Shall I give them all like a proper British accent? Hello there. Oh, Nobu. That's not English. That's not British. Oh, Ryan. I don't know what accent I'm doing. I am British, so it's a bit weird, but there is that very British way, like especially American people do impersonations of British people that I do find very funny. I don't honestly have a. I don't think I have an accent myself, but yeah. Ren, what are you doing here? How are you? Wow, Nobu's calling Honjo by his first name. Like he doesn't care. I just came to smoke a cigarette. I don't tell teacher. I also used to smoke in high school. Got caught for it a fair few times. I remember once my teacher didn't fucking turn up to my class for like 40 minutes, so me and a couple other people, these other people didn't smoke or anything. They're actually quite good boys. And they ended up just coming with me because everyone was pissed off. And then she ended up coming with like 10 minutes left, and then I got in trouble because I went out for a cigarette. Obviously, it was wrong to go out for a cigarette at like 14 years old, but I was quite pissed that I got in trouble for that. Where'd you get that guitar? It's a real Gibson. I also remember once I was smoking around the back near some trees, and fucking principal ended up coming out finding us. Because yeah, wasn't expecting him. I guess he because his office actually like looked out to that, but you think, oh, he's got better things to do. No, he actually ended up coming out and finding us. Damn, you don't even play that good. Richie Rich. I've never seen that. Is the movie called Richie Rich? I remember again in high school people would bring Richie Rich up or something. Yeah, it's just called Richie Rich. I've never seen this. And it doesn't look like it's got very good ratings. Oh, it's got Corey Culkin. Yeah, ratings aren't great. I always feel bad for these child actors, man. Is it like something going on with that, isn't there? Because almost not nowadays, but especially in like the 80s, 90s, every child actor seems to just be like, as an adult, just fucked up. Every one of them. I mean, it's good to see he's doing better now, but again, every one of them you see into drugs, drinking, and their career go downhill. It's like, what goes on in Hollywood for these kids to, when they become adults, to just lose themselves? It's quite crazy. That's something I love about Oshinoko and stories similar. Like this covers that in a way as well with music. We see with Osaki in the future little visions as well. Obviously, her life isn't ruined or anything in the future. We don't even really know that much about it, but obviously she's not a top bill star anymore, I don't think. But again, like in Oshinoko, I love the exploration of kind of like child acting and such, and how and the dangers of that, and so on. I think that's really fascinating. Really couldn't care less about the whole find my mother's killer thing. The most interesting part is that whole kind of seeing the acting biz and how it affects these young people. Where'd you get that guitar? It's a real Gibson. My dad got it for me. Damn it, you don't even play that good. Well, I can play pretty good now. Oh yeah? Go sell these tickets. You got a lot of friends for no reason. What tickets? Ren was a third-year student. He hardly showed up to the club. But outside of school, he was in a band with older guys and already playing in bars. Enter Brute, the band. What the hell is this? Bunch of angsty young men teens. I guess they are men because it's a bar. But that's really the rock look right there, isn't it? Spiky ass hair like that. You don't see too many hairstyles like that nowadays, but in like the 90s and 2000s, such hairstyle like that was crazy popular, wasn't it? The lead singer, Aruto, had a few screws loose. You couldn't tell if he was singing or shouting. The bassist, Tiger, was hard enough to drink whole bottles of beer in one gulp while playing. Fucking hell, he's sucking that thing. Look at that. He's got half of the bottleneck in his mouth. Ren, a tough guy in school, sold love at bargain prices to the ladies up front. Sold love at bargain prices. Do you know what? I like that. I like that expression. I didn't see any women here, so I thought I was going to say this is a very different fan base to what Osaki and the Black Stones have, and probably what Trapnest has as well. But here are the women. Lucky bastard. Although, again, I'm pretty sure those women are quite weird. I can't imagine. I think they said like you have to be 20 at least to like drink in Japan or something like that. So these adult women are kissing a kid in high school. So again, pretty weird. Oh, look at this. Damn. Do you know what? He looks quite good with hair. Again, I did see the Yasu backstory, and he had hair back then, I believe. I think we saw him shave it off in that backstory. I can't remember though. It's been a while. Only Yasu, the stoic in the back, keeping time, seemed like a normal guy. He still had his hair back then. That was awesome. I want to be in a punk band too. Great show. In those days, everything Ren did was mesmerizing. People call that love. Waiting. Who's that? He goes to my school. You're in school? That's good to hear. Isn't it? Is that good to hear? You're an adult woman. Weird. Alright, let's buy. Come with me. Yay. Oh, poor little Nobu just left. Look at her. Yeah, I bet Yasu turns around. No, he doesn't. Oh, he does, but not in the way I was hoping. Can I come too? Everyone else left. No, you're just a kid. Go home to your mummy. If I hadn't listened to Ren and got friendly with the older groupie girls, my youth would have been a lot more fun. No, my life would have been ruined. Interesting departure right there. My youth would have been a lot more fun. No, my life would have been ruined. It's a weird. Honestly, that quite applies to me. I think my youth was a lot of fun. I don't think my life ruined, but I'd like I said, I was quite a delinquent kid, smoking and drugs, drinking, all at high school, partying a lot, talking to a lot of girls, and I'm like the complete opposite of that nowadays. I will pop your cherry next time. Okay, enough of this. Maybe it was a good thing for me that I brought this up earlier. This whole conversation, like I said, about these age gaps and stuff. Like again, I'm pretty sure these are adult women because they were playing in a bar, and like I said, I think you got to be at least 20 to be in a bar and drink. Perhaps it's a thing of they were just playing in a bar, and as an entrant, you were allowed to be whatever age, but obviously you just couldn't drink. Perhaps that's what it is. I'll choose to see it that way. I'll choose to see it that time. But also the way they're talking here is that I'm not sure you'd hear too many Japanese girls, high school girls talking like this. Sure. Bye bye. Now that I think about it, Yasu was only in 10th grade and the leader of a band like that. I wonder if he really was such a nice, normal guy. Oh shit! Is that the leader of the fan club? Oh shit! I think that is. I think she's got the same model. Could be wrong. Wow, she really has been friends with Yasu for a long time. Fucking hell. So yeah, 10th grade. I'm guessing that's the equivalent of year 10 or year 9 in England. I think I'd imagine. I don't fucking know. What is 10th grade? How old is that? Year 10 is like ages 14 to 15, I think, for us. Tenth grade is 50. So yeah, 10th grade is year 11. for what would be in UK. So 15 to 16 years old. I think 16 is legal in Japan. I think there's different ages in certain places in Japan that are legal. I think there's like 14 somewhere or something. I think I've heard, but I hope not. But yeah, if they're 16, then I guess that's okay. Still weird, but yeah. Yeah, I think that's her. I think she's got the same face. Custom. Whap. The Sex Pistols, of course. Never mind the bollocks. Here's the Sex Pistols. I bought the Sex Pistols CD and music sheets. Let's learn these songs. What? No. I was in a band with my classmates all through junior high. We played covers of all kinds of music, both Japanese and Western. I didn't get much sleep. Sleeping with your dream. So I didn't have a girlfriend, and I couldn't get into the high school I wanted. I know it sounds like I'm making excuses. It's alright. At least I got into my last choice school. How'd you do, Nobu? Don't be a fool. No more guitar for you. Bit late for that now, right? My dad, who always let me do whatever I wanted, finally snapped. But you bought me that guitar, Kazuo. Where's my guitar? What's wrong, boy? Where's my baby? What's wrong, kid? How can I live without you? Oh no, the haunted shed or whatever it is. Kazuo, hey? Kazuo and Nobuo. Wow. God damn. I'll never take over the family business. Too many ghosts. And lots of them. Yep, classic Japanese fucking ghost woman here. Even this, whatever this is, looks a bit like a scary face. Do you know what? I have that thing. That reminds me, I have that thing. I think it's like a condition of like where you see faces and things. Like if you look into a bit of wood, I can see like loads of horrific faces. Pareidolia. It's illusory facial recognition and faceless objects. I don't have that too much nowadays, but I specifically remember as a kid, like I like look into like a bit of wood and I'll see like loads of horrible faces and stuff, like out the like curves of the wood and such. It's probably because I don't pay attention to too much wood and stuff nowadays. I don't spend my attention on that. It's probably why I recognise it less, but I definitely had that growing up. I know this isn't what my dad expected to happen, but when he took my guitar away, it made me realise just how much I loved playing it. That is a lot of tears. Mimoto. Hello. High octane, fill her up. High octane, fill her up. Hi Ran. Long time no see. How you doing? What are you doing here, Richie Rich? My dad took away my guitar, so I have to work to buy my own. Then it'll really be my guitar. He's a guitarist too? Mum wasn't against me working part-time, saying it would be a learning experience. Dad didn't say anything. He stopped talking to me. That's a shame. I'm home. How can you not talk to this kid? Excuse me. How's this kid not like the light of your life? I say that, I know if I was / when I have a kid, it's gonna be a fucking nightmare. Don't get me wrong, but like surely it feels like all worth it when your kid walks in like this, right? I decided to work hard and buy a good guitar. I suddenly felt like an adult by working hard for it. Do you have any blister medicine? Oh, baby. Yeah, you do see that a lot as well. People that play guitar, their hands are usually quite fucked up, but like I see with my feet playing football, my feet have been through a lot. But I feel like the more fucked up they get, the better it actually is for me in a weird way, in terms of like it actually helps you acclimatize to what you're doing. Like your hands, they'll grow loads of calluses and such, and that actually will then strengthen your hands, so you can do more / play better. Same with football. Poor baby, you're so delicate. But that wasn't really the case. I ate lots of great food every day, slept in a warm room and went to high school, all thanks to my parents. But it was so second nature. I didn't understand how lucky I was. That is it, isn't it? And here we are. We've seen before, haven't we, the fact that these guys went to high school together, so she was entering the story eventually at some point. Hi, I'm Nana Osaki. So what is that? Konnichiwa. Watashi wa Nana Osaki. Des. I guess, would you say des, or what is that? I think there's like a more formal way of saying it. It's like toishimasu or something like that. Tomoshimasu or something like that. Tomoshimasu. Yeah. Something like that. Tomoshimasu. Oh yeah. So yeah, you could also say Konnichiwa. Nana Osaki. Watashi wa Nana Osaki Tomoshimasu. Tomoshimasu. Again, the way I learned it is like Konnichiwa. Domo yoroshiku onegai shimasu. I think that's like be nice to me. Something like that. And then it's like watashi wa yorudan desu. Yorudan. And it'll be onamai wa nan desu ka? Which is what's your name? I'm pretty good with like the whole meeting stuff with Japanese. Honestly, I've got like some basics down. Like, if I ever do go to Japan, I could probably get by. I wouldn't be able to tell what any of the signs or anything are saying, but I could like converse with people, and I know enough to tell them that I don't know Japanese. I know enough to tell them that I don't speak Japanese, and I know enough to ask if they speak English. And if they don't, I guess that's where things end. Again, I could maybe pick up a few keywords or something from anime, but the way they speak in anime is quite different from how you actually would speak in Japan. There's all sorts of like certain things like this that you'd use in certain situations, maybe more formal situations and maybe less formal situations, and way of talking like that. And yeah, it's a lot to take. Again, I've got a few basics down like that. Like, I know how to introduce myself. I know how to ask someone else to introduce themselves. I know how to ask someone how they are, if they speak English. Stuff like that. I've never tried it in person or anything, but I learned that stuff years ago, and I still know it, so I think I got it down pretty well. Hi, I'm Nana Osaki. Is that it, Miss Osaki? Wow, she's beautiful, like a celebrity. Who is she? Oh wow. Whose beeper's going off? I gotta find out about her. Hey, which junior high did you go to, Osaki? Are you from Japan? Or outer space? Bye. See you tomorrow. Do you know what? A few characters turn into dogs around Osaki, don't they? That's just the effect she has. Oh, and totally ignored. Yeah, that has not dissuaded him whatsoever. Oh no. I thought that was his reaction to himself. She dissed you already. Little did you know. They're bandmates. 10 years in the future. Good morning, Osaki. Morning, Nana. Good morning. Give it up, dude. No, I won't give up Nakamanga. That reminds me of this Twitter story I read last night about a girl who broke up with her boyfriend and she had a guy friend for like 10 years. They're like best friends, and then immediately after like she broke up with her boyfriend, he stayed around to comfort her and end up having sex. It's like it's an interesting point of, can men and women ever be friends? I think so. I think definitely so, but a lot of the time they are looking for that one thing. I can say I've done that. I like unintentionally as well. Like, I've been good friends with. I say unintentionally. I probably did subconsciously know what I was doing, but been good friends with. I was really good friends with a girl I remember from like second year of high school, so like year 8. So I was like, how old would I have been? Like 13 or something. And I was friends with her for a couple of years, just really good friends. I always did find her attractive, and again, probably subconsciously, maybe wanted to go out with her, but yeah, nothing ever came of it, and then we stopped being friends, and that's probably because I did end up like getting girlfriends and such away from her, and again, probably subconsciously, it was like, oh well, I'm done with that. I don't need to wait. So, and maybe in all those type of friendships there is something like that, but who knows. No, I won't give up Nakamoto because Nana seems to hate everything in this world, not just me. Where are you going, Nana? What? You talking to yourself? What a weirdo. It's so sad. Not me, but Nana. If you have even just one thing that you like, life can be so much fun. True. This guy's going crazy here. Oh shit. Clack. Thanks for loaning me these CDs. Next time you get another one, another good one, let me listen to that too. I think we remember seeing that actually, don't we? Giving him back a CD in an earlier. I remember it from the anime, I think. Scene similar to this. I felt that. Music has a special power that moves people's hearts. But that's probably because music comes from people's hearts, right? Look, it's my new baby. I do feel like things like I mentioned Silent Hill earlier. I feel like with all mediums, maybe less so in movies and TV, but especially in like music and in Silent Hill, I feel like it really depicts who the creator is, and it really depicts, probably especially in music, it really like. That's why I love a lot of like 90s rap. I love Wu-Tang and stuff like that because it really like you really hear the rawness in the voices. You really hear where these people came from and what they've been through, and their music is usually like a description and kind of the sound of someone's life. And again, I love a lot of 90s rap for stuff like that. I love a lot of Japanese music in general for stuff like that. But your music is like who you are. You've got to like send out who you are. I feel like nowadays a lot of it's quite manufactured, so you don't really get too much of that anymore. And also because you didn't get as much of a look into like these celebrities' lives as you do nowadays with social media, it was even more like, wow, this person's really somebody when you listen to music. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's very true. And here's his new guitar. Let's not break it. Bang. By the end of May, I brought the guitar I wanted, so that's sweet. Let me play it. No way. Is that Ren working on the construction site? Baggy ass trousers. But well, I say baggy ass trousers, they're absolutely fine, and then you get to the knees. And then they're just like the knees for whatever reason are just giant sized. Why is that? Strange. And you know it isn't for Star because this is a work outfit. How long did it take him to buy this then? Like, holy shit. Like, surely you could just buy that in a month's paycheck, right? Maybe he bought a really expensive one or something. Or maybe back then you just didn't get paid as much. I say that. Back then, what you got paid for was worth more. So I don't know about that. Maybe again, it's just like it's one of those things where they pay younger people less, isn't it? I've always felt weird about that. Like these young people, like 16, 17-year-olds, their minimum wage is a lot lower, but in a lot of cases they do the same work. So it's like, why? I find that quite crazy. Just like taking advantage of young people really for the couple of years that they can. What? You're quitting? Yep. Now that I've made enough to buy this awesome guitar. Thanks, man. What are you saying? How can you do this? How can you ruin me like this? No, I bet Nobuo was an awesome worker as well. I was going to bring it up earlier, but that smile with a service right here. It's like, imagine someone serving you at work like this. They'd be like, fuck yeah. I love the enthusiasm, bro. But you work for me every day. I can't just have you up and leave. And after only 3 months. What are you thinking? So it took him 3 months to buy one guitar. Like I say, that's extortion. Right there. I don't think extortion's the word for it, but you know what I mean. No more little rich boys. Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away. I understand. I can work till you find someone new. Alright, young man. Work hard and be good to the customers. I need you. And if you don't take over the inn, take over this place. Yes, sir. That's lovely though, isn't it? So finally I got my guitar. But now I'm swamped with school and work, so I don't have time for a band. You can't always get what you want. You're stupid for just taking on some job like that. Yeah, but I just wanted a guitar. Quick. Well, that's alright. I'm happy just being able to play guitar. I'll think about a band when I meet people I hit it off with. I want to be in a punk band. Is that the... What band is that in the shirt there? I was going to say, is that the Queen of the Stone Ages? I don't think so, because there's something there. I like that t-shirt. Where'd you get it? Some rich kid store? Oh, this? A thrift store in K-Town. They've got a lot of rare Vivian stuff. Wanna go with me? What's Vivian? Oh shit. The origins of Nana and Vivian right here. The most important part about this story. Nana stayed aloof in the classroom. But she talked like a real person when we were alone. So I started to cut class with Nana so she could smoke. But according to Nana, she cut class with me so I could play guitar. Really now? So our first term grades sucked. We made fun of each other and just laughed. Hello. When summer break started, the manager begged me to stay on, and I worked from morning till night drenched in sweat. Wow, I'm loaded. I can buy a Fender. And a Marshall half stack too. I don't know what any of this is. What's a Fender? I guess these like musical items. Musical items. Oh, it's for a car? British Fender. What was the other one? Marshall half. Speaker. Okay. I'm guessing a Fender is actually a musical item, but it's just also a popular car part. He says he's stacked, but it took him 3 months to buy a guitar, for fuck's sake. I only talk to Nana every now and then on the phone. She seemed busy with her stuff. She seemed fine, so I was cool. I didn't feel that way about Nana. I wonder why. Because she's so butch. I mean, what if I grow old just playing guitar? I sometimes think of that. What if I am forever alone? I don't think it'd be that sad. I mean, it'd be a little bit lonely, but you've always got something you love. It doesn't have to be a person. Like guitar for Nobu here. And when summer was over, a rumour spread that Nana was doing it with guys for money. Why? Why won't you deny it? You don't mind getting expelled on a false charge? I don't care. I was going to quit school anyway. Why? It's only been half a year. I have to help out at night. I can't work so much and go to school. So I want to work days and make real money. Is it something you want to buy? That's what a rich boy would think. I deserve that comment. I was ignorant and spoiled. That was him just like pushing himself on her, wasn't it? Like, I wanted to buy a guitar, maybe she wanted to buy something. No. I'm so sure. I was really worried. She didn't have to be so mean. I can't help if I'm rich. I was mostly pissed because she looked down on me. Do what you want. Fine. Yeah, that's the thing. Again, I brought this up a few times about like rich people and like the top 1% and like actors and musicians and such. They always get like held to such regard of like, why are you not helping out with blah blah blah, and you've got no problems. Your life's all sorted with all your money. It's like, no, these people, especially people like born into rich families. I mean, yes, sometimes they're pompous assholes and dickheads and so on, and got everything they could ever want. But sometimes they're like, well, I'm born with everything I could ever want. What is the point of life? What is my journey in life if I've achieved everything by doing nothing? Like, what is the point? There's actually like severe kind of psychological issues that come from that. So everyone's got their issues. Doesn't matter if you're rich, poor, whatever, man. So I can understand Nobuo a bit here. And now that I think about it, I was bummed because it felt like she was saying we were too different from each other. Cheer up, Nobuo. I'll introduce you to a friend of my girlfriend's. Ah, come on, Nobu. Girls will like this hairdo. You got so thin. There. You're even smaller. Have an ampan. Ampan. Let's hang out. My classmates felt sorry for me as the guy who got double-crossed and ditched by Nana. So it was a false charge. And I wasn't going out with Nana. I lost weight because of work. Alright. I just want you to meet someone. This rich girl who goes to F girls school. You'll totally get along. Hi. I'm Chiho Sasaki. I recognise that name. Where do I recognise that name from? Chiho Sasaki. She's from another anime? Hataraku Mao-sama. What is that? What's Hataraku? Oh, is that the devil as a part-timer? I don't think that was released at the point this anime was out. At the time Nana was out, right? So Chiho Sasaki. I guess that's just a coincidence. They've got the same name. No, I guess I don't recognise her. Maybe I've heard that name from people talking about Devil as part-timer, who knows. I never watched it, so perhaps I'm talking rubbish. Hi, I'm Chiho Sasaki. Pitter-pat. Hey, so can we go visit the Terashima Inn? Somehow by fate, a good-looking girlfriend landed in my lap, and my slacker days got even crazier. Aquarius, fuck off. Fuck off with this shit. Aquarius and Libra get along great. Really? Yeah, super great. I'm so psyched. You're now my boyfriend on the words written on this book that was written 100 years ago. Fuck, I hate this shit. She's so hot. That is an instant turn off to me, honestly. If like you start talking about this shit, yeah, instant turn off to me. Like you're really devoting your life, putting things that you care about in your life in the hands of something someone else says that are so generic. Yeah, that's if you can't, if you're not, I know it sounds terrible, so apologies if you're into this stuff, but if you're not smart enough to realize that it's like you could be any one of these things and it would relate to you in some manner. Yeah, major turn off. But she's a Kogel. After school, we read our horoscopes till I had to go to work. What's a Kogel? I'm googling a lot today, aren't I? Ah, a type of Gyaru. A Gyaru subculture who are still in high school. I can't exactly remember what a Gyaru is, but it's like the typical blonde hair, tan skin, I think, in Japan. A high school gal. Used as a code by disco bouncers to distinguish adults from minors. Okay. Interesting. Still don't really know what it means, but of course that wasn't enough. So I was climbing trees late at night. He had a strict curfew. For our very Romeo and Juliet of you, Mr. Nobu. I was like a monkey. Okay. 2 bliss-filled, peaceful months passed. One day, while alone on the roof cutting glass, it's cold. My fingers are numb. They won't move. I saw the first snowfall, and a lot of it. Huh? But it was sunny just a minute ago. I mean, it was cold, but... Damn. Did he go higher? Did he just go higher? Said it was cold, and then he goes higher up. Okay, bro. Shh. The door was totally open, but no one was there. I didn't hear anybody leave either. That is someone else saying shush there, isn't it? Oh no, someone else has come out. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Scary. Please. Who was it? Something felt wrong. Nana had been in the corner of my mind all this time, and now I could physically feel her presence. It was Nana. Nana must have come looking for me. I am her only friend. Why had I ditched her? Is that Nana? So that's him and his girlfriend, I think. That's him and his friend with the headband. And I imagine that's him and Nana at the bottom there. Hello? Speaking? Nana speaking. Nana? Oh, good. You're alive. How are you? That must be great to hear, though. Like, as weird as that is, like, would you expect me to be dead? It's great to hear that someone thinks it's good that you're alive, if you know what I'm saying. Hey, what's wrong? Say something. Nana? What's wrong? My grandma died. Nothing but cigarettes and boxes here, huh? Japanese restaurant Miyuki. Long time no see. You've gotten taller. Nana lost her only family a month ago. She must have been feeling so lonely and helpless. I can't imagine the pain she's going through. Oh, I like this song a lot. I like a lot of songs. I've got on this playlist a lot. Can't imagine the pain she's going through. But there must have been at least one thing I could have done for her. Oops. I already packed up the teacups. You're moving? There's no reason for me to live in a place like this all by myself. I can't pay the rent. Where are you moving? An apartment with no bath in S-Town. Beer okay? It's not cold though. Oh, that's close to my place. You can shower at our house. I didn't choose that place because it's close to yours. It's close to work. Oh yeah, what kind of work you doing? Cleaning office buildings, and I stuff lunch boxes at a factory at night in S-Town. That's an honest living. Good girl. You're off today? I got 2 days off because I'm moving tomorrow. Help me pack. Tomorrow? I mean, I'm glad I got here in time to help. You don't have to have a PHS or a beeper. Sorry, you don't have a PHS or a beeper. I almost lost contact with you. I think it's just talking about a phone there, right? Oh yeah, PHS. Personal Handy Phone System. Free cell phones. Personal Handy Phone System. Interesting. Oh, that's why your grandma hurried up and... What? Oh, nothing. Where's your grandma's Buddhist altar? Ah. It's nice. Homemade. Grandma must be happy. Sorry for being poor. Even if I bought a Buddhist altar, I couldn't be able to take it home with me. Just help me pack as quick as possible. Okay, I can help you move tomorrow too. It's better than hiding up on the school roof. And warmer. Ding. Nana's grandmother. Thank you for letting me know today. From now on, no matter how pissed off I am at her, I'll do my best to make up with her right away. Nana's very beautiful, so if she wanted, she could easily have a boyfriend or two. But I don't think she makes friends very easily. Me neither. For different reasons, but me neither. Well, I say that. Funny enough, I don't know what it is. Like this is gonna. I don't know if this is gonna sound like up myself, but I've got this like weird thing of like I'm not great with people. I wouldn't say I'm like nervous or anything. Well, I'm quite quiet. I wouldn't say I'm nervous at all. Really, I've got like a kind of quiet confidence, and I don't really care for kind of socializing too much. I'd much rather like be on my own, quite like be in my room playing games or something, reading manga, watching anime, something like that. I don't mind doing things like that, but sometimes it does take a lot of energy out of me. But again, you'd probably like look on the surface of things and think it wouldn't be too good at making friends and such. But I don't know. Again, I just got this weird thing of like I do get along with people quite well. I think it's because I understand people well. I'm quite good at reading the room, reading people, stuff like that. Understand when someone wants to be talked to or not. Yeah, it's quite strange. I don't think she makes friends very easily, so I'll be her friend for life. Please rest in peace. You know, that's beautiful from you, Nobu. I love that. It's been 5 years since. Secretly, I still keep the vow that I made back then. Is he still working here? You taking a piss? He was gonna quit, and he's actually stayed here for fucking 5 years. That's That's a persuasive old man there, wasn't it? Jesus. Hello. High octane. Fill her up. Ren, you bought a new car. How could I buy a fancy car like this? I work at an auto shop. It's a customer's car. That's cool. Well, not too many years later, you'll be driving cars like this, no, Ren. That's cool. I can't wait to turn 18 so I can get my license. So it's not been 5 years? Okay, so just for this scene it's been 5 years. Okay, just for this panel here of saying it's been 5 years. It had been 5 years. Okay. So I think this is like maybe in the current for a second. Do you know what? He has kept that promise. Throughout the anime, I remember a fair few times there was a few arguments and such, and a few quite rough insults to each other. Yeah, always friends to the end, aren't we? So we went back. So we went in the future 5 years just for that page there, and now we're back here again to the same time. Okay. I want a sweet ride, so I have to bust my butt here. Nobu, are you working on Christmas? Then I can go with riding Chiho. Nope, I got a date with my lady. What? When did you get a girlfriend? You better share. No way. And here's a present for you for losing your virginity. 2 tickets to our Christmas show. So, you want to go out? What the hell? I'll introduce you to Ren. I think you two would get along. I'd be happy if you got a boyfriend. Don't worry about me. Buzz off. You should just hang with your girlfriend on Christmas. But Chiho says she always spends Christmas with her family and goes to church. She's Christian. Well, at least on Christmas. Sounds like an excuse. She's probably got another guy. But I feel sorry for you, so I'll go with you. I broke up with Chiho that summer. But not because she had some other guy. I hope. I was going to say, I've never heard this song. What is this song? Sounds quite good. I'm adding it to the playlist. Why is this come up? I promise. Yeah, now my playlist is back. What happened there? Hearts Grow by Yura Yura. What is this from? Oh, this is the I was just listening to the Gintama song by these people. Guess this is another song by them. That's strange. Please stay on my playlist. So why did he break up with his girlfriend? She thought I had another girl. Okay. Well, I mean, he didn't, but you can understand why she'd think that. Really, there's nothing going on with me and Nana. Believe me. Then you don't have to be in a band with her. What's more important to her? What's more important to you, me or her? I hate that. I hate when people do stuff like that. What's more important, work or me? It reminds me of the title of another Gintama song. Oh no, it doesn't. What's it called again? I think it's a title to a Gintama episode. Women. This is it. This is the title. I've listened to this OST. I promise you won't be disappointed. Women who ask what's more important, me or work, deserve a German suplex. I can guarantee you it's not the type of song you'd be expecting. Guarantee. I love that OST. But yeah, I don't like it when people do stuff like this. I've done stuff like this before. I've been jealous of one of my girlfriend who was just talking to a guy. And I was annoyed at it because he was a pretty good looking guy. I was just annoyed at it, and that kind of ended up ruining our relationship. Again, I've never certified if those doubts were like real or not, but doesn't matter. Things are over at that point. So once you start doing that, I think like I just said, things are over. So yeah, that question was like being asked, which is more important, me or your guitar? Couldn't answer that. After that, every time I had a girlfriend, they always said things like that. I realised that no matter how much you like each other, if you can't respect the things that are important to the other person, the relationship won't work. I hope that blast goes big time. But no matter who's the father, if Nana wants to keep the baby, I plan to recognise the baby as mine and take care of them both. What do you think about that? Nobu? You're still up? There's Yuri. Because you smell like candy, it reminded me of all these things from my past. My life's been full of earthly desires. I had another nightmare. What was it? A ghost? Mew crawled out from inside the well. Like Samara. Oh, come on, I was hoping to see an actual image of that. I've got a mental image of this, okay. And to be fair, I can actually see Mew maybe quite accurate, actually. I hope these happy, peaceful days continue. That's truly what I'll always want. I speak of the devil. But reality's harsh. I'm not dependable. I don't know if I'll be able to keep my promise to support Asami, or the promise I made to Nana's grandma. But I'll always try. By the way, the first love that my dad took away is still waiting for me in my room. The next day off I have, I'll go visit my parents. Hold it tight till morning. Been a while. Damn. Feel an incredible song coming on. One that'll make people cry when they hear it. Well, that was awesome, wasn't it? I love it. I like how that ended actually. With and the father stuff seemed quite dark. The way he just like gave up with his son, but always left his guitar there. I guess waiting for him to return. I guess. Quite like that. Okay, pretty cool little Noble backstory. Honestly though, just like with the Yasu backstory, I feel like it definitely done a lot for Nobu, but almost done quite a bit for characters outside of Nobu, especially Nana Osaki. Actually, I feel like she was heavily involved in this. Ren as well was quite involved, but Nana Osaki especially, it added even more to her rich character. So, like that a lot. But yeah, let's get into these bonus pages quickly. I'm not going to read these. I don't think. I think I'll just like quickly go through them. Like we're playing like some Zombie Island stuff or something right now. I don't know. No idea. I like the outfits though. And yeah, that is it. Oh, I like this classic Japanese style right here. That's pretty cool. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Do let me know what you guys thought of this special chapter down in the comment section. It was actually quite a lot longer than I had anticipated. That's pretty cool. Live action actors right there. Still need to check out that movie. You guys did tell me about that. Apparently the first one's pretty good. The second one, not too great apparently, but apparently the first one's pretty good. Yeah, again, do let me know what you guys thought of this special step down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. I'm going to read this in my own time now, so I'll see you guys next week with the start of the next volume. And have a good rest of your day.